What's been going on in the royal household?
Well, before I just do that, I want to say that absolutely extraordinary. We don't need to feel sorry for them at all, because a magazine called investing.com, and it does how much the royals are worth, say that Harry is worth $40 million and Meghan is worth $60 million. So the fact that they've got no money, I don't believe that at all. So there they are, still being, poor me sort of thing in every possible way. So that's that. So I think the tide has turned on them, actually. I think a lot of celebrities don't really want to build any relationship with them because they've got Catherine and William coming over to New York. And actually, they're the ones who are going to win the race, however hard Meghan tries to smash Catherine down. They're going to win because of their position and, of course, their manner. And it just shows you that actually being quiet and dignified will win in the end. What's interesting to me is that the royal family as well are now taking action. It was one thing when the Queen Elizabeth was there and the then Prince Charles didn't want to upset her and, her grandson and all that. But now she's not and he's in charge. They didn't say, please come to Balmoral and help us with this 1 year thinking about Queen Elizabeth. It's 1 year that since she's died on September the 7th, I think. And so that makes it sort of that they're not part of the family anymore. There's not a big meeting or a celebration or anything in church or anything like that. It's just he's going to be quiet in Balmoral and the family are going to visit him. He doesn't want them to visit him and upset them because they think just about them. They'd come in, they'd have a huge argument about what they haven't had and the money they haven't had.
Hello, Sussex Squad, and a heartfelt welcome to each and every one of you tuning in today. Whether you're a long-time supporter or joining us for the first time, we're so glad to have you as part of this vibrant, thoughtful community. It's Daily Diaries Friday, a special moment in our week where we come together, reflect, and share stories that matter. So grab your favourite drink, settle in, and let's make this Friday count. Thank you for your unwavering support and for helping to create a safe, welcoming space for meaningful conversations. Here, we can speak freely, far from the noise and distractions of the tabloid press, and focus on what truly matters. Your dedication to championing the Duke and Duchess of Sussex is inspiring. It's a testament to the positive impact they've had, not just on their supporters, but on communities around the world. Today, we find ourselves once again facing a fresh wave of negativity from the British media. It's a challenge we know all too well, but it's also a reminder of why our work, standing up for truth and fairness, remains so important. Our focus this week is a recent interview that's been making headlines, filled with the same tired, unsubstantiated claims about Harry and Meghan that we've heard before. These narratives are designed to distract and divide, but we won't let them succeed. By standing together, sharing knowledge, and arming ourselves with facts, we defend not just the couple, but the principles of fairness, accuracy, and respect for all. Our unity is our strength. As always, critics seem to emerge just as the Sussexes make meaningful progress, attempting to overshadow their achievements with recycled falsehoods and sensational headlines. But we see through these tactics. The resilience of Harry and Meghan and your unwavering support ensures that their important work continues to shine through, no matter the obstacles. So, let's dive in together, committed to clarity, evidence, and compassion. Let's set the record straight and continue building a community where truth and kindness always come first. The latest wave of negativity directed at Harry and Meghan comes from a recent interview broadcast on GB News, a channel known for its often provocative takes on current events and the royal family. In this segment, royal biographer Angela Levin delivered a series of disparaging and, at times, factually questionable assertions about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, continuing a pattern of criticism that has followed the couple since their move to the United States. One of Levin's main claims centred on the idea that the Sussexes are struggling financially. However, this assertion does not hold up to scrutiny. Since stepping back from royal duties, Harry and Meghan have secured lucrative deals with major companies such as Netflix and Spotify, reportedly worth tens of millions of dollars. Far from facing financial hardship, the couple has purchased a multi-million-dollar home in Montecito, California, and continues to maintain a high-profile lifestyle, frequently appearing at exclusive events and working on various business ventures. Levin referenced vague net worth figures, offering little concrete evidence but plenty of speculation about the couple's finances. In reality, public records and reputable news outlets confirm that Harry and Meghan's net worth has grown significantly since their move to the United States. She also suggested that celebrities and influential figures are now distancing themselves from the couple, implying a growing sense of isolation within their social circles. Levin even went so far as to claim that Prince William and Catherine have become the preferred royals among American elites, suggesting a shift in public favour across the Atlantic. This portrayal of Harry and Meghan as isolated, struggling and failing is a carefully constructed fiction, designed to undermine their independence and the choices they have made since stepping back from royal duties. The segment itself was a masterclass in misdirection, relying heavily on hearsay, personal animosity, and unsubstantiated claims, rather than balanced reporting or verified facts. It's precisely this kind of sensationalist commentary that fuels toxic online environments, encouraging division and hostility among viewers and social media users alike. In a media landscape saturated with opinion and conjecture, it becomes more vital than ever to seek out the truth, question the narratives presented, and approach such stories with a critical eye. Let's take a closer look at the financial claims that have surrounded Harry and Meghan since their departure from royal life. There's been a lot of speculation, and even more misinformation, about their finances and how they've managed to support themselves. Levin's assertion that Harry and Meghan are feigning hardship ignores a crucial reality. When they stepped back from royal duties, they were abruptly cut off from the financial support they had always known. This wasn't a gradual transition, but a sudden break that left them to navigate a new world on their own. Arriving in America, they faced the daunting task of starting over. There was no guaranteed income, no taxpayer-funded security detail, and no established network to fall back on. They had to find a way to build a new life from the ground up, in a country where they were essentially starting as outsiders. The net worth figures that are often cited in the media are not evidence of deception or privilege. They're a testament to the hard work, determination, and entrepreneurial spirit that Harry and Meghan have shown since leaving the royal family. Their wealth has been earned through strategic partnerships, such as their high-profile Netflix deal, and by creating content that resonates with audiences around the world. These opportunities didn't fall into their laps. They were the result of careful planning, negotiation, and a willingness to take risks. It's important to note that Harry and Meghan have never claimed to be destitute. Instead, they've been open about the emotional and practical challenges that come with such a major life transition, especially under the intense scrutiny of the public eye. Their journey is one of resilience, adaptability, and self-reliance. Rather than portraying themselves as helpless, they've shown what it means to persevere and thrive in the face of adversity. Achieving financial independence is a powerful statement. It directly challenges the narrative that they couldn't survive outside the monarchy, proving instead that they are capable of forging their own path. Unfortunately, critics often twist their success into something negative, ignoring the context and the obstacles they've overcome. The reality is far more nuanced than the headlines suggest. Ultimately, their financial journey deserves to be recognized and celebrated as a testament to their determination, resourcefulness, and unwavering commitment to building a life on their own terms. The "poor me" accusation is one of the most persistent and baseless criticisms. When Harry and Meghan share their experiences, it's not for pity. It's to foster global conversations about mental health and resilience. Harry's openness about grief and therapy has encouraged millions to seek help. Meghan's candidness about loneliness and racism gives voice to the marginalized. Their vulnerability is leadership, not self-pity. Critics project a victim narrative onto them, but their focus is on solutions and positive change. They invite the world to join them in building a more empathetic future. Claims of social isolation are easily disproven. In California, Harry and Meghan have built a vibrant network of genuine friendships and collaborations. Friends like Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, and Serena Williams have supported and celebrated them. Their professional life connects them with leaders in entertainment, tech, and philanthropy. They've been welcomed into circles where ideas and social change matter most. The idea of them being snubbed is a fantasy. Reality shows they've integrated into American life on their own terms. Their community values them for who they are today, global leaders and compassionate advocates. The narrative of isolation is a projection from those who can't comprehend their success outside the royal fold. The most powerful rebuttal to negativity is the Sussexes' tangible impact through Archewell. Archewell is an active, forward-thinking non-profit focused on systemic change. They champion humane technology, support community organizations, and address issues from vaccine equity to refugee resettlement. Their partnership with World Central Kitchen has provided crisis relief and hope. Through Archewell Productions, they create content that informs and inspires like the Heart of Invictus docuseries. Their work stands in stark contrast to empty criticism. They act while others talk. Their legacy is one of service and impact, continuing lifelong commitments to philanthropy. The positive change they create is the ultimate answer to those who question their value. Their actions speak louder than any critic's words. The cycle of baseless claims highlights a bigger issue, the rapid spread of misinformation. When opinions are presented as facts without evidence, it pollutes public discourse. Falsehoods spread quickly, amplified by social media and tabloids, making it hard to separate fact from fiction. Media literacy is more important than ever. Question sources, motives, and evidence. Angela Levin's claims were made without credible proof on a partisan platform. Recognizing these red flags helps inoculate us against misinformation. By seeking reliable sources and challenging falsehoods, we defend truth and demand higher standards in journalism. The best response to negativity is to celebrate the truth. Harry and Meghan's story is one of courage, resilience, and success. They've built a new life, achieved financial independence, and launched a foundation making real impact. Let's amplify their achievements and focus on what truly matters. Their journey is just beginning, and their story inspires hope and possibility. Refuse to let detractors define their narrative. Support the Sussexes by sharing their real story. Thank you for being part of this community and for championing truth. Let's move forward, celebrating progress and letting truth be the final word.